consequences, like being unprepared for a test or struggling to stay awake through first hour. Another lesson that's come through this school is to figure out how to deal with people we don't want to deal with, whether that be a teacher you don't particularly like or other students you don't see eye to eye with. Also, leaving your comfort zone is a big part of high school. This might have started out by joining a sports team, getting involved in a club, taking different classes, or putting yourself out there to meet new people. The truth is, you will never know what you're capable of unless you take chances, and this is a perfect place to start. So with these and the other lessons each of us has acquired throughout our years at East High School, I hope we can feel somewhat prepared for what lays ahead of us. But before we leave here for good, we should take some time to remember some things about school that made it what it is today. I am positive no one will forget the sweet aroma that drafts through the halls once a week, sometimes more, that inspires us to be our best. For those of you who do not get my sarcasm, I'm referring to the smell that lingers throughout the school due to the outdated plumbing. Also, this school has a national reputation for student-led demonstrations and movements. I am, of course, talking about the infamous incident of 2014, back when we were all freshmen. What a welcome. We are the last graduating class to bear witness to the incident, and I am forever grateful to say that I was a witness of it, even though I was scared and hiding in a classroom. But as the years wore on, we have overcome this reputation and have changed East High School for the better. With the academic success and strong school spirit we have shown, I think we did a great job of turning this school into a place that will be hard to leave. As we change this school, we have also changed with it. Throughout these 4 years, every single one of us has evolved. It may have been a little or a lot, but we have all matured and grown as people, as students, and as friends. This change is just a start, however, and there is much more change to come. And with this change, we will not only learn how to adjust and get by in the real world, but also find out what it takes to become successful. This will be easy for some, hard for others, and just a confusing time for the rest. But with the friendships we have made, the struggles we have encountered and overcame, and the unique experiences we have had, we are all well equipped to take on whatever hardships life throws at us. So, to leave you with a quote from Albert Einstein, everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish on its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing it is stupid. Whether these were some of the best years of your life or some of the worst, don't let the people here or anyone define who you are and what you can accomplish. You have the choice to cut the negative influences out that bring you down and hold you back from your goals. Ultimately, you are the one responsible for your own success in life. There are two options. You can either survive going through the motions day by day, or you can thrive by pursuing your definition of success. Which option will you choose? Thank you.
Thank you, Blake. Our second student speaker tonight will be Lillian Velez. Lillian is involved in French Club, Interact, and the Milwaukee Youth Symphony Orchestra as well. Next year, Lillian will be attending Case Western Reserve University to pursue a major in engineering. Lillian is also valedictorian for East High School this year.
Hello, families, friends, faculty, and fellow graduates. I'm extremely honored to have the opportunity to speak to you today. When I was first informed about potentially giving a speech at graduation, I was instantly excited, with countless ideas of what to say, and more importantly, what not to say. Although this seemed like a simple task in theory, writing this speech proved to be more difficult than I initially anticipated. So, as any high schooler would do, I used my resources and asked around. When I asked people what the most effective way to channel my inner poet would be, they simply said, write from your heart. So, after some trial and error, that is precisely what I did. I am also fully aware that I am no more qualified to be giving you parting advice than anyone else, but alas, here I am. Now, because I fully intend to avoid talking until the graduation ceremony of 2019, I'll get to the point. Upon pondering the theme of our graduation, there were some specific examples of my own experiences that I found I could relate to it. So here it is, my top 8 observations of how to thrive in life. Why 8, you ask? Well, adding more seemed redundant, and I've always been a little bit of a random person, so 8 it is. Number 1, Realize that every day won't be a good day. This may seem somewhat pessimistic at first glance, but through a deeper analysis, you can realize that only by having bad days to oppose them, the good days will be phenomenal. So don't stress about it. Number 2, find something you like to do and be passionate about it. This can be really anything, it just depends on the person. For example, if you like sports, music, bird watching, or even Black Friday sales, it becomes a special part of you. It's important to have something that you can use as a relief from all the stresses in life. Number 3, stop with all that procrastination. It's not worth it. Although in the moment of the action it seems fine, and it's still possible to pass, I've learned that in most situations, completing work carefully and meaningfully will not only allow you to receive better results, but also receive and learn more from the process. Number 4, remember to learn something new every day. This can be as broad or as in-depth as you make it. Maybe it's using curiosity in researching the history of carpet, or any fun facts about Millard Fillmore, like I have in the past. No matter what interests you, by learning something new, you will broaden your horizons, which is essential in figuring out how to understand the ways of the world just a little better. Number 5, find the fun in every task, even if it means embarrassing yourself. Now, this is something that I'm extremely familiar with, and just so happens to be one of my favorite observations. A distinct example of this comes to mind from my frequent presentations in AP Euro this past year, which have included everything from interpretive song and dance to masterful kazooing. If you go forth with confidence, embarrassment will no longer faze you. Number 6, know what seems hard now is only relative to the experiences we've already had. In 10 years, we'll look back at high school the same way we currently look back at our elementary school experiences. I know for a fact, when I was in elementary school, one of my biggest problems was figuring out how to tie my shoes. I used to think it was the hardest task to accomplish, but now, looking back, it seems crazy that this was even a problem for me. This means that no matter how difficult a task may seem in the future, remember, it can always get better. Number 7, listen to those who care about you, value them, and thank them. They always look out for you the most, are able to motivate you, and are likely the reason that you're here today. So thanks, Mom and Papa, you guys rock. Number 8, always look at life with a positive attitude. It's just not worth the energy to mope over the challenges. A delicious glass of water half full will always taste better than a glass half empty. Negativity not only brings you down, but also the others around you. Don't empty their glasses as well. Be a fountain, constantly filling them up. So this list of 8 essentially highlights the various things I've noticed in my high school experiences, which are necessary in defining that line that lies between thrive and survive. Finally, while the rest of today will be full of departures and goodbyes, by remembering to see the positive in everything we do, the future will become an adventure, and I believe we are ready to take it on. Thank you.
Thank you, Lillian. Our last student speaker for the evening will be Colin Meyer. Colin is involved in being an athlete in all 4 years in track, swim, and soccer. This year, he was the captain for both the soccer and swim teams. Next year, Colin will be attending the University of Minnesota Twin Cities to major in ecology, evolution, and behavior, and minoring in marine biology in hopes of becoming an aquatic veterinarian. Colin is also a valedictorian for East High School this year.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, friends and family, teachers and faculty, but most of all to the best of the 2018 graduating classes in West Bend. My name is Colin Meyer, and although public speaking is on my short list of things to avoid at all costs, I'm honored to be able to stand up in front of you as we reflect and move on from the last 13 years of education. The theme this year is a quote by Maya Angelou. She says, "My mission in life is not merely to survive, but to thrive, to do so with some passion, some compassion, some humor, and some style." When I first read this, I had to laugh as I thought back on my time in high school. She says to thrive, and all I can think about are the countless nights that I had tried and failed to get at most 6-ish hours of sleep after school, work, sports, and very rushed homework. She says to have humor, and yet anybody who has seen my Snapchat stories knows that that did not happen. And I won't even get into my style, that, as my mother so lovingly puts it, is abstract. But when Maya talks about passion and compassion, that's where I see West Bend East stand out. We are driven not only to succeed, but to succeed together. Even it means cooperating with West sometimes. And we can try to explain that relationship to other people, but it never works out. Yeah, we're two schools, but one building, but we share everything except for sports, but not all the sports, and so on with the semantics. It's a unique part of our culture, being a part of this huge school. We have so many different opportunities here, and they allow each of us to try new things and flourish in them. We have had state athletes and state champions, a 36 ACT, incredible FBLA, Skills USA members, and crazy talented actors, artists, musicians. We even have a graduating junior this year, and that hardly covers even part of our accomplishments as a class. Each and every one of us has grown with the help of our peers over the last 4 years, and whether we know it or not, our actions have helped those around us develop as well. In the words of Jim Soxie, my head swim coach, here at East, we are a team where together everyone achieves more. That is our culture here, given to us by our previous seniors, and is what hopefully we have instilled into the current underclassmen. And at this point, I'll stop reflecting on the past, and I'll look to the future. Today is the day that we pass the reins on to the next generation of high schoolers, and we go back to the bottom of the food chain. Whether that's in college or starting a full-time job, or even enlisting in the military. No matter what grades you got or how many volunteer hours you have, we're all back to square one, a fresh start. What matters now is how we use our experiences from the last 4 years, whether they are good, like that one time that we almost got a snow day, or bad, like a certain incident that happened. So go out and get involved in your communities and make new connections and persevere through the challenging times ahead. We must use the passion that we found in East High School to go out and make a difference in the world around us. It seems like such a short time ago that we first walked in this building through those doors without a clue of where these halls would take us. But now as it's time for us to walk back out one final time, don't forget to thank the teachers, parents, friends, coaches, instructors, everyone else who has helped you along the way. Thank you for all the memories, and congratulations, class of 2018.
Thank you, Colin. One of our musical selections for this evening will be Lillian Velez and Abby Schulteis, performing Stamets Two Violas Duet No. 1 Allegro. Next year, Abby will be attending University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point to major in psychology. And let's just give Lillian 1 sec to run down there.
Thank you, Lillian and Abby. Aubrey Ovalle will now introduce this year's class memorial. Aubrey will be going to the Cardinal Stritch University to pursue a double major in nursing and Spanish. Aubrey is involved in softball and was an active member of Skills USA.
Hello. The West Bend East graduating class of 2018 would like to bridge the past and the future by returning the Helios theme to West Bend East. For those that don't know, Helios used to be the name of the West Bend East yearbook and is the Greek god of the sun. Therefore, we would like to retire Sunny the Lion and welcome Helios as our new East Suns mascot. Our graduating class is pleased to be contributing to the purchase of this new mascot. Go East!
Thank you, Aubrey. Now we will hear from our faculty speaker, Mr. Todd Brown. He teaches AP Statistics. He received his master's degree in mathematics education from the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee. I am pleased to introduce Mr. Brown, our faculty speaker for the class of 2018.
Thank you, Paige. Nick, you're doing a great job, by the way. We just give a quick little. Thank you, faculty, administration, school board members. Thank you, parents. But most of all, thank you, class of 2018, for allowing me the opportunity to speak to you on this most special day. Here's some good news. I need to be on a flight to Kansas City in literally less than 2 hours from right now to help in the scoring of over 220,000 AP statistics tests. So, this may be the shortest speech ever. Not even a woohoo? Thank you. I don't remember many details about my own high school graduation. Odds are neither will you. You probably will forget who you're sitting next to, so take a peek. Who gave the speeches, and where your parents are sitting. See if you can find them. All right, we got to make this quicker. So let's do something you guys all might remember. I'm sure you guys, you're sitting so nicely right now, but you're just ready to burst with excitement and joy. So on the count of 3, let's do something. I want you guys to yell out, give me the loudest holler you can. Let's see how loud the class of 2018 can get. Let's put some noise in the field house. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Nice. That was fun. Thank you. So, who are you, the class of 2018? I've been here a long time and I've seen a lot of senior classes sit in those very chairs. Well, maybe not those same chairs, but chairs. There's approximately 240 of you graduating today. You guys took a survey not too long ago, and I'd like to very briefly just share the results. Who is the class of 2018? It turns out that 86% of you are going on to either a university or a tech school. 10% indicated that they're ready to enter the workforce. 4% of you are entering the military. I thank you in advance. Those of you going off to school, 80% will be staying in the state of Wisconsin. The most popular areas of study in order of popularity are as follows. Social sciences was number 1, closely followed by healthcare, and then undecided. That's all right, I'm still undecided too. Then we have business, marketing, engineering, the trades, and the arts. We do have a few wannabe teachers out there and a few headed for pre-law. So how am I to give life advice to such an eclectic bunch of young adults? I was trying to think of something that you all can relate to, like sports. No, that's not going to work. How about Fortnite? Everyone plays Fortnite, right? My son said I shouldn't do that, so. How about math? I thought we all would take out our calculators right now, and no, that's not going to happen either. So how about this? Trees. Seriously. Everyone likes trees, right? Nobody has ever said, I don't really care for trees. After all, there's that cool relationship between trees and humans, in that we breathe in oxygen and exhale carbon dioxide, while trees breathe in the carbon dioxide and exhale the oxygen that we need. So let me try to give you some life advice from the point of view of a tree, and this is loosely based off of a poem I once read by Elon Shamir. First of all, remember to stand tall and proud. Think about it. Trees, no matter what type of fullness or stature, stand tall and proud, except maybe that tree that Charlie Brown picked out during that Christmas special. When you remember to stand tall and proud, you will feel that you can achieve whatever your thoughts create. Perception is reality. If you can visualize it, if you're serious about preparing for it, if you're ready to execute it, then you can achieve it, providing you maintain your integrity throughout the entire process. It's not what you can do that's going to hold you back. It's what you think you can't do. So stand tall and proud. Even Charlie Brown's tree did turn out to be quite spectacular. Number 2, stay grounded and always remember your roots. Spend time with family and friends. They're always going to be there for you. Remember, relationships are not always going to be a balanced equation. I had to get some math in there. Because sometimes you give and sometimes you receive, and not always in equal amounts. So be happy in the moment. There's nearly infinite moments in life. So if you're happy in the moment, you're going to be a pretty happy person overall. You are each going to take many paths in life. Don't forget to choose a few dirt ones. Your lives are going to branch out in many, many directions, but keep your roots stable and solid. Don't forget that. In your life, expect nothing, but appreciate everything that has been given to you. The next one is simple, but maybe the most difficult to sustain, and that's be happy with your natural beauty. In nature, nothing is perfect, but yet everything is perfect. Trees can be contorted, bent in very weird ways, lopsided, and really they're still beautiful. No two trees out there are the same, and that applies to you guys as well. Look around. Even our twins out there aren't really the same. Be happy and content with yourself. It's a personal thing. It doesn't involve anyone but you. You may not be perfect. In fact, I hate to break this to you guys, but you're not perfect. Nor will you ever be. No one ever is. But you will always be you, so enjoy yourself. Each one of you is unique and magnificent. Moving on to number 4. There's only 6, so don't worry. Go out on a limb. Go out on a limb once in a while. That's where the fruit is. Mark Twain said that. I cannot take credit for that. A life without taking some risk is a life without any sort of growth. Dorothy would have never have met her interesting friends without taking a chance. Colonel Sanders was essentially broke when he took a chance and started frying up chicken in the back of a gas station. Thomas Edison failed over 1,000 times before he figured out the light bulb thing. So take chances, make mistakes, and learn. I'll say that again. Take chances, make mistakes, and learn from them. I hope your thirst for adventure will never be quenched. Speaking of thirst, the next bit of advice is to drink plenty of water. What I mean by that is take care of yourselves. Treat your body well. Try to eat something from the earth every day. And no, I do not consider potato chips as coming from the earth, even though they're potatoes, I know. You know what I mean. Also, guys, don't forget to unplug. And no, I don't necessarily mean with your phones, although probably not a bad idea. Am I right, parents? What I mean is to take time for yourselves. Get some sleep, you guys. Take a nap. Put your feet up. Enjoy the sunset. Maybe not tonight, but how about tomorrow? Stay at home and watch a movie for once. Let your mind recharge. It really needs it. And finally, the last bit of advice from a tree is to enjoy the view. Whether you're a giant redwood or a meager sapling, take time to look around. Put the phone down and gaze at the wonders that are right in front of you. Sometimes we all just need to lighten up, smile, and enjoy life. Life is pretty amazing if you think about it. We're on this giant rock hurtling through what I believe is infinitely limitless space, and we have brains, beating hearts, and people who love us. When you think about it in those simplistic terms, what more do we really need? So enjoy your lives. You only get one. So class of 2018, stand tall and proud, stay grounded, remember your roots, love yourself for who you are, drink plenty of water, and don't forget to enjoy the view. Be the best tree you can be. We are also very proud of you. Good luck, be safe, take care of each other. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Brahm. Our last musical selection for this evening will be from Rachel Mauney. She will be attending the Indiana University, Bloomington, and the Jacobs School of Music to pursue a Bachelor in Music and Voice. She will be accompanied by Hazel Griffin and will be singing Almost There from the movie The Princess and the Frog, composed by Randy Newman.
Mama, I don't have time for dancing. That's just gonna have to wait a while. Ain't got time for messing around, and it's not my style. This old town can slow you down, people taking the easy way. But I know exactly where I'm going, getting closer and closer every day, and I'm almost there. I'm almost there. People around here think I'm crazy, but I don't care. Trials and tribulations, I've had my share. There ain't nothing gonna stop me now, 'cause I'm almost there. Remember Daddy told me fairy tales can't come true. You gotta make them happen, it all depends on you. So I work real hard each and every day. Now things I'm sure are going my way. Just doing what I do. Look out boys, I'm coming through, and I'm almost there. I'm almost there. There ain't nothing gonna stop me now, 'cause I'm almost there. I'm almost there. There's been trials and tribulations. You know we've had our share. But we've climbed our mountains and we've crossed our rivers, so we're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there.
Thank you, Rachel and Hazel. Our principal, Miss Van Adestein, will speak next and present this year's candidates.
Good evening. What a great day of celebration for our entire East family. On behalf of the teachers, administrators, and entire staff at East High School, I wish to congratulate the class of 2018. Graduates, there are some pretty special people we need to give thanks to that guided you here to where you are today. I want to thank the parents and guardians for your encouragement, support, and for trusting us with your children over the years and guiding them to becoming well-rounded young men and women. Also, thank you to the families and volunteers who make our lives so much easier with your willingness to help. I would like to thank the teachers and all the support staff here in the high schools. All of you have worked very hard to educate and support the graduates. It's great listening to our staff talk about the positive aspects of this class of 2018. Great appreciation also goes to those in our community whose help is often unseen. Many local businesses, foundations, and nonprofits gave their time to mentor many of our students and volunteer for events throughout the year. Their many contributions have created a variety of powerful learning experiences for our students. And finally, thank you to our local police, fire department, and health professions in helping with education and advice on making sure our high schools are safe and a welcoming environment. Graduates, please show your families, educators, and community members your appreciation with a round of applause. Now, graduates, let me take you back to the emotion-filled day when you first walked through the doors of East and West High Schools. In the beginning, things were laid out for you. Hardworking teachers monitored everything you did. We gave you calendars to follow, homework, mentors, readings, and projects to complete. As you progressed through high school, we tried to move back a little and ensured that you knew what was required, but now had increasing levels of autonomy. This culminated in your senior year that focused on you driving your education with the teaching team supporting you. The reason for that is simple. You must create your own future. The future is where you will spend most of your lives. The real power of creating and being responsible for your own future is unlimited. From now on, you decide the courses you take, the job you apply for, how hard you study, your career choice, your future partner, and the place you will live. You will experience the enormous joy in creating your own life and enjoying the benefits of it. Of course, there will be challenges ahead, but when you are determined to succeed, you will handle anything that gets in your way. Finally, take time to have fun and recharge your batteries before you begin your next big adventure. Graduates, I hope you create a future that you are completely passionate about. Certainly you deserve it. As the East class of 2018 graduates today, there are many individual achievements of note and educational experiences that will last a lifetime. You indeed are a special group of young men and women. We have students entering the military service. If you are entering the military service, please stand. Please stay standing, those entering the military service. I would like to also recognize anyone who in the audience has served in our military. Please stand too. Thank you for your service, and graduates, come back to us safely. Many students sitting before you are designated with gold, silver, and white cords. Please stand if you have on one of these cords. These students earned honor diploma recognition for their achievement or academic rigor of at least 18 semester advanced placement or honors classes while maintaining a 3.4 GPA or above. Please give them a round of applause. Be seated. Thanks. We have one student who had perfect attendance. McKenna Schoen, please stand. She's here. Woo! McKenna had perfect attendance over the past 4 years here at East High School, showing great commitment to herself and others. This is hard to be done, and she did a great job. Thanks, McKenna. There are 5 students that have earned the distinction of valedictorian and 1 salutatorian that through hard work and quality performance have earned these great distinctions. As I call your name, please stand. Our valedictorians, Madeline Zontner, Lillian Velez, Colin Meyer, Caitlin Klosterman, and Jacob Biney, and our salutatorian, Blake Furlano. Join me in giving them a round of applause. Giving back to your community and others is a great way to pay it forward. Please stand if you were one of the graduates here today that obtained over 100 volunteer service hours. Thank you for taking time to help others. Much appreciated. Finally, I would like to thank the East Graduation Committee. Those committee members, please stand. Thank you for your hard work in planning this ceremony. It's been a pleasure working with all of you. I feel extremely proud of everyone and thankful for the opportunity to be a lead learner with you and to serve all of you. East Suns class of 2018, I wish you all the best for the future. Assistant Superintendent, Mrs. Jackson, and school board members, Mr. Repoltz and Mr. Schmidt, it is my sincere pleasure to present to you the West Bend East class of 2018.
Jacob Askin.
Madison Blankenship.
Tyler Archambault.
Erica Batti.
Brock Albiro.
Savannah Bonlander.
Alexander Berry.
Brooke Beeson.
Abby Bodo.
Tony Bland.
Emma Baumgartner.
Jacob Biney.
Melissa Belanja.
Jake Becker.
Catherine Aldestad.
Nolan Amos.
Ian Arneman.
Andrea Baker.
Nathan Wayne Craighead.
Kelsey Cross.
Jackson Buck.
Christina Chappie.
Brian Kramer.
Victoria Cabrera.
Maggie May Syriac.
Jesse Campbell.
Jessica Marie Christian.
Alan Christensen.
Big Al.
Kylie Casper.
Lucas Classy.
Casey Butcher.
Devin Berg.
Kenneth William Costa.
Ariel Carlson.
Nicholas Eshate.
Julie E. Breeze.
Bryce Dolinar.
Sydney Maya Danielson.
Donovan Dembick.
Elise Fisher.
Johnny Foisey III.
Elena Ebsen.
Nicole Foisey.
Joseph DeLeon.
Grace Catherine Davies.
Samuel Joseph Fickner.
Cheyenne Erickson.
Evan Walker DeFore.
Abigail Ryan Cleese.
Ryan James Franklin.
Erica Clow.
Brian Fitzgerald.
Joseph Daniel.
Gabrielle Diaz.
Dylan Gilmore.
Dania Fernandez.
Bo Gross.
Nicole Genrich.
Jonathan Habersetzer.
Taylor Fry.
Ella Gustafson.
Jacob Gavin.
Peyton Gross.
Nathan Geidel.
Andrea Grummenpez.
Gage Garrettson.
Gianna Feast.
Ian Davenport.
Cody Hughes.
Abigail Gravel.
Ethan Letko. Annalie Guerrero Cardenas.
Christian D. Hernandez.
Rachel Hetzel.
Dakota Cluey. Olivia Ray Holbrook.
Nicholas Hebert.
Paige Harmeling.
Taylor Hall.
Matthias Hensler.
Elizabeth Huntington.
Kaya Hofert. Hayford.
Catherine Harder.
Bradley Halverson.
Elizabeth Gonzalez.
Bryce Henschel.
Anna Gleason.
Charles Goss.
Joe Hager.
Jordan Heinz.
Robert Kreider.
Lauren Hess.
Jordan Ketter.
Emily Carosis.
Jacob Lewis.
Mariah Kelly.
Sandra Jogerena.
Corbin Jones.
Talitha Jones.
Eli Kopish.
Lillian Hardy.
Gunnar Hansen.
Amber Hamilton.
Jackson Joman.
Bryce Martin.
Shannon Kreitzer.
Michael Moran.
Amber Kazik.
Joseph Mickles.
Holly Krieger.
Brian Lynn.
Morgan Ludke.
Brett Miller.
Lauren Limbeck.
Rachel Elaine Monty.
Brandon Morrison.
Kayla Larson.
Marcus Lunzer.
Caitlin Elizabeth Klosterman.
Hunter Lemler.
Alyssa Kaler.
Matthew Lyon.
Emma Kindness.
Timothy Kissel.
Michael Novotny.
Shelby Malum.
Jacob Herons.
Lauren Moorhead.
Nicholas Allen Rady.
Lindsay Marie Narvison.
Will Raymond Opperman.
Isabella Marie Overman.
Jacob Mojica.
Peyton Reiner.
Jada Ovali.
Benjamin Nass.
Danielle Mulder.
Jeremy Mickelson.
Tierra Much.
Mason Mrazek.
Riley Osterman.
Madeline Renaud.
Adam Rigo.
Haley Peterson.
Josh Corcoran.
Gretel Polinsky.
Florence Henry Robert Tilling.
Cora Ringwell.
Nathan Schneiberg.
Alexandra Elise Schlomer.
Elena Sage. Joshua E. Scholze.
Amanda Rosenberg.
Caleb Raven.
Sydney Reichard.
Jared Probelski.
Tara Retman.
Daniel Proudfoot.
Julia Peters.
Dayton Miller.
Jack Tennis.
McKenna Ray Shoney.
Jordan Swinarski.
Jessica Stager.
Jacob Thomas.
Nicole Wagner.
James M. Sponholz.
Lindsay Uselding.
Sophia Serrano.
Bailey Michael Shuitt.
Jessica Renee Sampson.
Jordan Schomer.
Abigail Schulteis.
Noah Rubin.
Emily Charlie Sanger.
Taylor Roosh.
Isaiah Sipple.
Jessica Witt.
Andrew Tietzen.
Alicia Wolf.
Kyle Yackham.
Mackenzie Will.
Matthew Sizer.
Kaylee Wiskerson.
Aaron Westfall.
Alexis Yeager.
Madeline Zautner.
Nathaniel Scutley.
Mackenzie May Zale.
Hunter Zaskowski.
Janessa Tierney.
Benjamin Seaman.
Charlotte Rose Cito.
Nathan Schubert.
Kendall Ray Skamsky.
Parker Schragi.
Jared Robert Meller.
Emily Yout.
Andrew Westfall.
Samantha McCoy.
Ethan Wiedemeyer.
Jacob Wilkie.
Trent Witz.
Zachary Zabala.
Garrett Westfall.
Colin Vogel.
Catherine Wickman.
Hunter Winklebauer.
Jessica Weeder.
Braden Birkin. Blake Verlano.
Alina Prawl.
Aubrey O'Valley.
Lillian Alicia Velez.
Colin Meyer. Nicholas Hilbert Tyson.
Paige Marie Cooper Rolifson. Congratulations to everyone. We are now to the point where we will move our tassels. Now, you may not remember much from this ceremony, but I ask you all to please remember this. As we move these tassels, walk across the stage, and accept these diplomas, it represents the ending of a chapter. Now, all the limitations are lifted so you can start your next chapter. But make sure to do so with some passion, some compassion, some humor, and some style. Please join us in moving your tassels from right to left.
Here to give this evening's closing remarks is Alina Prawl. Alina is a member of SEED and Model UN. She also was an active dancer. Alina will be attending University of Wisconsin-Madison to pursue a major in anthropology.
All right, guys, this is it. We made it through. All the assignments, games, dances, tests have culminated to this point. From here, we will go on to jobs, universities, the military, tech schools or gap years, each tailored to what we plan to do with them.
Here, tap, go tap. Look over here.
All right, okay, now we can go. So, class of 2018, this is it. All the assignments, the games, dances, and tests have culminated to this point. From here, we will go on to jobs, universities, the military, tech schools or gap years, each tailored to what we plan to do with the rest of our lives. As we move forward, we must understand that we now have a greater responsibility to improve our communities and create a world where compassion reigns. I speak for the whole class when I say we are immensely grateful to all the staff, kindergarten through 12th grade, who taught us these values intertwined into traditional curriculum. Thank you. It's because of you that we are here today. Many thanks are also due to the families and friends who have supported us throughout our educational journey and for attending our graduation ceremony today. So class of 2018, take what you have learned, go out and work hard, do good, be kind, and you won't just survive, you'll thrive. Thank you and congratulations.
Thanks, Alina. And we would like to thank all of you, fellow classmates of 2018, and the wonderful teachers behind our masterminds. If all our past and present teachers here with us tonight could stand so we can give them a big round of applause. Thank you. We have helped all of each other rise above and beyond what we ever thought was even possible. And we would not be who we are today without each and every one of you. So I would like to give a very big thank you to all of you, staff and students, graduating class of 2018.
Withholding as many cliches involved as closings as possible, I would like to end with a warning to my fellow graduates. Through all the memories shared throughout not only your high school year, but from all the years leading up to such an important and memorable moment, it is important that we always learn from the past, savor the now, and embrace the future with open arms, as it is the window of opportunity for our hungry and righteous minds. Go forward with a steady mind and an open heart, and no matter where in the world the tornado that is life may take us, know that our home and our roots will always and undoubtedly be here. Similarly, the people that helped mold our ever-changing destinies will always and forever have a place in our hearts. Congratulations,
class.
Let's try that one more time. Congratulations, graduating class of 2018.